my friends. Welcome to God Focus this morning. The title of today's episode, The Long Way or God's Way. Jonah didn't want to go to Nineveh, but he ended up there anyway. We can do things the easy way or the hard way. God sometimes asks us to do things that makes us uncomfortable. Fear of failure is often one of the biggest excuses. Do we go where he asks, or do we take the long road there? God asked Jonah to go to Nineveh. He didn't want to go. He felt that they were all evil. Maybe there was a little fear there. He had many excuses to not go. He wanted to go the opposite direction, toward Tarshish. He put it off and then started on a journey the opposite direction. He went to Joppa and got on a boat. A storm came up. The storm was rough on the boat, and they were afraid that it was going to sink. Jonah knew it was because of his disobedience. He told them if they tossed him overboard, that they would be spared. The men on the boat tossed Jonah overboard. God had prepared a fish that opened up its mouth and swallowed him. He was in the belly of the fish for 3 days and 3 nights. He prayed and asked God to deliver him, and he said he would go to Nineveh. After his ordeal, Jonah went to Nineveh, and God saved many. Jonah took the long way around to get to where God wanted. God understood Jonah could reach a lot of people, and that is why he told him to go to Nineveh in the first place. How often does God ask us to do something and we end up taking the long way there, but end up in our Nineveh? We all want to be used by God and want to do the right thing. Often our idea of what we want to do and God's ideas are different. Fear, doubt, and many things will cause us to run the opposite direction if we are not careful. Either way, we will end up in Nineveh. We can be obedient and just step out in faith and go, or we can take the long way there. I want to be obedient. It could be the reason that God used the big fish to redirect him and not something else was the people of Nineveh had their belief system. They believed in a God that was half man, half fish, sort of like a mermaid. God used their beliefs to show them who he was. Can you imagine believing in a half man, half fish deity, only to see a large fish come up on land and spit Jonah out onto the shore? Then this man came preaching the true God and repentance. No wonder the whole city came to life with faith in the new to them God that Jonah preached. It proves that even in our times of failure and lack of faith, God has already factored it all in. He knows how we are going to react, and he allows for our time of dragging our feet to put us exactly at the right place at the right time. Remember, Jonah, the next time God asks you to do something that takes you outside your comfort zone. Thanks for watching. Until next time, be bold, be brave, and keep your God focus. Like, share, and subscribe for more encouragement. Have a wonderful day.